This is the first match, SOX against Bennis on Vosges. SOX actually being entirely and having the first attack right now. Let's see how they're going to advance this. It is actually going to be a 6-man advance on the right-hand side. 08 are going right side. Let's follow Spirit Dragon. He's going to be going far right, getting as many kills as he can, trying to weaken the German defenses on the right-hand side.
There's only one guy defending the right and one guy on the hill, so if they push now, we should get in.
Well, Troll actually getting 2 very important kills on Spirit Dragon there, and a teammate of him advancing on the far right. Herb is actually very close to the sandbags already. If you can get in without killing it, well done. They pushed together. That means they have a foothold on the right-hand side. This is very important. You can instantly see Bennis advancing on the far right side to get that, to clear that foothold again. Very well played by Bennis.
They're getting enfiladed from the left-hand side. From whoever's in the trench there.
But they're actually, Fritz and Television are guarding the left-hand side and weakening the attack as it's going down already. You can probably see Bennis having a very good spread around their trench already, having a few people just running left and right. But this is picture perfect. This is how you want to defend this trench. There's 3 people on the right hand side, 4 people in the mid, and you want 1 more guy on the left hand side. So you see them transitioning quite fast anyway. So why this is so good? You have 2 very good players on both the hill and the left hand side, sniping all the way over no man's land and actually having a very nice crossfire. So the hill position is the most important one, but they execute this perfectly. Getting, as you can see, Bennis is getting most of the kills in the kill feed already.
Do you know who's on there?
Is it Troll?
Oh, okay.
I believe it's either Troll or Ulti. But you can see Bennis is actually defending this very well. But a very good coordinated attack by SOX right now, actually being able to both advance on the right and the left-hand side. Let's actually follow the guys on the right-hand side, see if they get in. They did get into the foothold, and they need to kill a few Bennis people now. That was a very good push by SOX, as you can't kill 4 people at the same time running in like that. Very well done. Spirit Dragon actually securing the right side, flanking around a little bit in order to get to the mid side. Very good play. He actually pushes through to the hill. I'm not sure if Bennis is prepared for this one, and this might actually be a very good charge, but he got found and got killed. Killian Murphy still being able to spawn all his teammates here in about 15 seconds. Helping out, keeping a foothold on the right-hand side.
There's an attack developing on the left as well.
I think the foothold is on the right-hand side, as the left seems to be getting diffused a little bit. They lose the foothold as the last SOX player that was in gets killed, and now they need to defend this trench. And now SOX needs to be very, very careful. If they get team wiped right here during retreating, they are going to have Germans instantly in their trench again, and that's going to give them a lot of opportunities to Germans to actually take this trench instantly. So SOX needs to be very, very careful to get a nice spread and win their duels. Otherwise, it's going to be a very fast match again. Spirit Dragon gets taken off there by Ulti, by Spook. Very good kills. And let's see.
Yeah, they're in. The Bennis are in on the left. Oh no, they're out, and they're in the mid.
Bennis is actually taking a little bit more of a relaxed position, trying to get the long-range shots, as they know they are more accurate players. They can shoot over longer distances more accurately, and you can see them taking advantage. Xaro's having a very good kill right there, probably clearing the right-hand side there, making it possible for them to capture the whole mid-side here.
It's not quite as they're not quite overwhelming it quite like they did in the when they played on this map last time, but they're in on the left now. They've secured the left, so
both left and right has fallen to Bennis, and Television is taking a very passive role in order to respawn Ulti and Fritz, and you'll see them advancing right now.
And the right hand side is still held by SOX, but the left is down. for the minute.
Well, LT is there, so he's always a guy that makes a lot of trouble. If you can get this kill, you'll see him run in. But he gets bested by Yoshi. Very well done by Yoshi there. Very important kill. But they still don't only have 3 people in, so I think the Germans have a little bit more people inside the trench, and they will slowly, as the television is spawning all his mates right now, they'll get more people in this trench and we'll start taking it.
They've lost Bennis have lost the left, but they were spawning in at the end of the finger. So
television actually leading the charge towards the left-hand side now, right-hand side, I mean. And this is going to be very important. Everything is very important at this moment. The Germans need to focus on one side, though. SOX is actually defending this very well, keeping people in on the left. Stroll getting the bash there. Very well done.
Yeah, he's on the left now.
It was actually a very important kill as well. But they need... Bennis needs to focus on one side of the trench in order to take it. What they're doing now is trying to do it a little bit too fancy, going for both left and the right at the same time, and SOX are just too good to pull that off. But
yeah,
just
they don't feel as coordinated as last time. I mean, the right hand side is open, and no one's taking advantage of that. But they're sitting in on the left. One of them is, and they've got the mid.
I think the pressure that Bennis is feeling right now is actually SOX is very aggressive in their defense, very aggressive, and it's nice to see that they're running on top of the trenches and things like that. And I think Bennis is not that used to it. They've
got the far right now, but they're behind the rocks on that part there, so that's a pretty secure position for them to hold.
SOX actually doing a very good job defending this.
Yeah. They've also got the Bennis have still got 4 on the left, so I mean it's all
Troll actually getting 2 bashes off there with the Car 98. That is ridiculous. You never see that double kill with a bash. Very well defended and actually making it possible to spawn in his spot mates right there. Very well done by Troll.
I think they must be getting the trench now. Is it starting to fall to them, to Bennis?
It is slowly being captured by Bennis now, but it's they still need to capture a whole circle right here. They're only 3/4 in getting into neutral. They need to get more people in here and kill more of the Antali side.
Yes.
Let's see.
I feel. Yeah, go on. I was just going to say, I was feeling that the SOX are feeling a little bit like they're not quite being as aggressive as they were slightly earlier. They've got to get. Is that Troll in the far left? Got to get him. He's spawning people in now, so.
Well, you want to see that they are using their utility right now, just like airplane bombs and things like that, in order to get that foothold on the left out of here. Because Bennis is actually on the back foot right now. If they lose the foothold, they lose the trench, and they are back to square one, in which they need to defend their own trench. So this is actually a very equal match to see, and
but it's very hard to get these guys out on the far left, though, on Vosges, on this trench line. So plus Bennis have got someone in the shell hole in the front of the of the finger, the sap going forward though.
It's very nice to see that Bennis is actually having a lot of discipline, keeping, just getting comfortable in the left-hand side, spreading out there and not overcommitting into recapturing the trench. That's why they keep this foothold for so long, and I think that's a good play actually on this map. They just make sure they don't lose too many people at the same time, in which you get the imbalanced capping and recapping, as we saw in Artois with the previous match.
Well, I think that if the SOX can just get a couple of lucky kills, I think that it might fall to them, but the same applies to Bennis. It's quite even, isn't it?
Well, Bennis is just taking a very, very relaxed stance, a very chokehold, so to say, except for that play by Vepa. they're trying to slowly but surely capture the trench bit by bit, by always keeping 5 people into this trench and only sending 1 squad into trying and taking the left-hand side. As they know that if you get past this little corner here and get to these rocks, then you'll have the whole match. But you can't take it with only 2 people left in the trench. So I like how careful Bennis is doing this, really respecting the power of SOX here, and keeping enough people in here to make sure they don't lose the foothold, nor keep progressing forward with capturing it.
It looks like Bennis have got 1 guy, 2 guys in on the right now, so to the right, the SOX are going to have to be wary. They're going to have people coming from behind them.
Television getting a very good stab right there. It's nice to see that Bennis is actually playing very comfortable. That was a very good push by Television. This little plateau here is a very important way into capturing this trench. But what they did is they got enough kills in order to get a timer, additional time in this attack phase, and that actually gives them room to get a bit more aggressive. As you see, the whole squad running into the far right now. Very well played, but it doesn't pan out completely as well. The overcommitment actually happened, and they get decently traded by SOX here, resulting in just a little bit of a stalemate. But by this push, Bennis was able to take this particular rock, and this is a very important spot being played by Television right now, as you have a complete oversight of the left-hand side. And this is actually that push we saw because they got extra time results in them taking the mid, that rock, and that is how they took this trench right now. So SOX is in a very difficult position into retaking this trench, and I think it's extremely hard to do it, especially against Bennis right now. Let's see if SOX, how are they progressing at this, because Spirit Dragon is trying to approach the left-hand side here, right? But they need to get in here somewhere. But I think this trench, to retake this trench as the Untali, is one of the most difficult tasks we can have. You need to do it very, very carefully, bit by bit. Otherwise, you're going to fall. You're just going to get picked off in a no man's land. And they're actually doing a very good job here, SOX is, into getting very close to the left. And I think they actually opened up the left now for SOX to run in, and they are actually in the mid. Very well done by SOX. I didn't expect them to get this far into the trench against Bennis. Just proves how equal they are. It seems like I did lose my Codecaster for a bit, so excuse the pauses in between. But we can see that Television is still on the rock side position, as always. And this is a very, very powerful position to gain the far right. And each and every time he gets on this position, he is actually able to clear the whole right from the get-go. And we can actually see that Bennis is having a huge attack on the middle right now. Nice aggressive pushes right now as they are looking to retake the whole right and clearing out this foothold. What they're probably going to do is chill a little bit, stay in the mid, and then advance in order to time it so that they get the foothold kill just as the timer runs out. They have 40 seconds left in order to defend this trench, and you'll see them when this timer runs out. Then they'll heavily advance on whatever side the Untali is in order to clear the foothold.
Sorry, Trace, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Technical difficulty.
Well, I hope the chat has been entertained. But we're in the closing seconds of this match actually. If Bennis is able to clear out the foothold they're going to have in 6 seconds, then they win this match already. With some very important kills by Fritz right now. Television running towards his usual position on the rocks. If he can get a few kills, like 4 or 5, what he possibly can do, he's going to win this trench, and they will be launching forward to trying to clear this foothold. But we're waiting for Television or his teammates or Ulti to get a few kills, and when they're confident that they have a significant advantage, they're going to push in. A very, very good airplane bomb by Spirit Dragon, actually killing 2 of the Bennis players just at the moment they were going in to try and clear this foothold. So a very well timed airplane bomb for Spirit Dragon there, as he knows this rock position is a very important one, using his airplane bomb there, killing everyone who's standing there.
What are we up to now then? Is the Bennis have taken the that trench, have they?
Bennis is still defending the Antalya trench they just took over, and Antalya is holding on by their skin of their teeth on the right hand side, trying not to die and lose the foothold.
Always dicey stuff.
This is really, really, really difficult, and the pressure is on SOX to actually get a to not lose the foothold and not die all at once. Bennis is probably saving up their airplane bombs in order to get the far right and working their way forward from there.
Well, they're not far right now, so... There we go.
They Vepa actually getting the last kill on SOX right there, clearing the foothold, and just like that, the victory is it goes to Bennis right here. In this first match of a really, it was actually way closer than I anticipated it to be. But SOX and Bennis going toe-to-toe. Bennis winning with capturing the HQ. GG by both teams. Is all the technical difficulties solved on your side, Creo?
I have no idea. I am in the lap of the gods here. At the moment I hear thunder and it seems to go down. But anyway.
Thunder in England as well as your beautiful internet connection, isn't it?
It is a beauty.
Anyway, let's see if the both teams want a quick break right now, or if they just want to steamroll it. Let me message Spurgo quickly. But it was an extremely close match, or at least it was a closer match than I anticipated it to be. What do you think, Creo?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, after their performance against the Russian volunteers, it was the SOX held on with more grit than perhaps the Russian volunteers did. They got caught a bit cold, perhaps, whereas the SOX had time to warm up, maybe. But yeah, it was a harder fought game, certainly. I'm interested to see what happens though this way round when Bennis attack. So we're going for a 2-minute break, are we?
Yeah, we're going for a 2-minute break. We can grab some water as well, and then we will be back for the second half of GKD versus SOX. All right, and we are back, jumping into the second half of GKD versus SOX, and we're going to GKD won the last match by 1-0, and now GKD is on the attack of the Antalya. So, welcome to the second half of the GKD versus SOX, and we're jumping right into the attack right here. GKD advancing as the Antalya on the right-hand side, splitting up to two people to the left again, as we saw before. Smiley running straight towards these very important rocks right here in order to get a few kills to the right-hand side. Actually, already 3 kills going down for Benes. Extremely powerful attack already.
Someone's in the middle. Someone's just ran straight into the middle there. Didn't go left or right.
This is very, very dangerous what SOX is doing. They didn't get any kills in here as of yet. Only 2 kills going down as they're walking into this trench. But they need to step it up, otherwise they're going to lose the whole right. And the same thing is going to happen as happened to RVC.
Yeah, the Benes are in on the right now. There's 3, 4. There's a load. It's a swarm again.
Benes is already taking this this trench, so this could be a very quick last match of this group phase we're in right now.
Yeah, one of them's up on the hill already. Yeah, so the Benes have got the hill. They've got the right.
Yeah, Smiley absolutely killing a few guys on the, in the no man's land. And if he can land this kill as well, he would have been able to steamroll towards the far left. But luckily, he's being stopped there by Malone.
We still with recon squads. We are so. It'll be interesting to see how SOX perform. I mean, how they're going to get back from here, because that's.
Well, I do. They did get a few very important kills now on the mid as well. Malone actually leading a charge back to the far right. But he gets killed by Smiley. Smiley putting up a very good fight here into taking this trench. SOX definitely do need to kill a few more players if they want to stabilize here.
Yeah, they're losing the middle now. They've got the hill back, but they seem to be. They've lost the bottom level. Apart from there's one guy, I know 2 guys from SOX on the far left.
Yeah, Fritz actually looking to. Fritz and Smiley actually looking to regain the mountainside here. And that's going to be very important. So if the Antalya can hold on to their people in the trench right now, they will be able to take this this trench, and that's very, very dangerous for SOX. They don't want to lose it right now. They need to spawn in more people, and Spirit Dragon needs to kill at least 2 people, but he does it just a little bit too late. He and loses the last attack against Verdun here. Resulting in actually the loss of this trench. This is a very precarious situation for SOX to be in. They do still have the control of the mountainside here. That's a very important bit, but it's a very dangerous position to be in.
I think there's a chance they could take it back. You know, they got the hill back. Got some guy wandering around on the right who seems to be cleaning the trench of the Benes's.
Spirit Dragon actually looking for people here, and he's going to check out the far right, actually getting the kill on Troll there.
Okay, so SOX have got the right-hand side of the trench back now, as well as the hill. Oh no, they've lost the hill. A lot of
kills going around, and also actually getting a few very important kills on the far left, getting the crossfire going. Benes is actually firmly, these 2 positions on the left-hand side are so very important to keep, and as they killed like 4 people on the hill, it opens up the whole hill to actually get a few people in there. But as I say that, Spirit Dragon and their mates are actually able to advance on the far right side for the Antalya and trying to get a foothold there. Let's keep in bird eye view because too many kills are going down, but they get all taken down by Benes right now, and now things are really, really dangerous. They have 1 minute 30 seconds left in order to take this trench, but Benes has a very comfortable spread around their trench, and it's looking grim. They need to kill a lot of people really fast in order to be able to survive this marathon, actually, over this no man's land.
I think they need a nice or lucky spawn and overload one side of the trench.
Very good attack by SOX. I'm not sure who that was, but somebody took over the left-hand side by killing television there. A very important kill, actually diverting a lot of attention by Bennis towards the left, as he just lost it. Actually enabling Johnny to do what we're witnessing right here. Just waltzing into the mid. I've never seen a play like this. Very important one. Actually opening up so much of the trench that SOX must be very comfortable into the left-hand side now. Actually starting to recap in the trench.
They have the hill, they've got the left now, although they're meeting resistance, and now they're trying to take the mid. But it seems that they've given up the hill. Big time.
Well, Irbis is actually killed everyone on the far left and actually spawned in a few of his mates. He's going to be a very important spawn anchor on this far left position for the Entente side. And I'm not sure what he's looking for additional Entente people. But the most important thing is that he stays alive on that position, but he gets absolutely destroyed now by two of the Bennis players recapturing the left side there.
It's like a verbal fight, this.
It's extremely dicey for what they are doing, but Bennis are actually getting so many kills in a row right there. 5 kills in like a period of 5 seconds, ending the foothold, and just like that, this round is already over.
Good game, well played.
A very good game by Bennis, just steamrolling from the beginning on the right-hand side and destroying SOX at this moment. And that's how Bennis gets ahead with a 2-0 victory again.
So now another quick map, that one. Quick round, rather.